Hi there. This thing is a little large for my camera setup here and my studio table, so I think I'm gonna take it off of this table. I'll show you video while we go through the review, and I think that'll work a little bit better. There's a very loud laptop that this is running off of too, so it'll probably sound better as well. All right, that's a little bit better. It's about time that I upgrade my desk with a brand new big ultra-wide monitor. So ASUS sent out their new ROG Swift OLED PG34 WCDM display. Yeah, that's a fun model number to say. I know. I'ma just refer to it as their new ultra-wide 34-inch gaming display for 2024. This display costs $12.99 retail. It includes a 2-year warranty, and it has a ton of features packed in, including a few surprises that very few monitors have. Now, at first glance, it looks like many 34-inch ultra-wide displays, but some of the little perks give it an advantage. For example, this thing can hit 240 Hz refresh rates. It's got a universal thread mount for things like a webcam, a camera, or a microphone at the top of the base stand. It's also got KVM built in, so you can connect 2 computers to it. And yes, I tested this, and there is a USB-C 90-watt power delivery. Now, while I show you footage of me unpacking this thing, I wanted to mention that if you do like this video, a subscribe would mean so much to me. I use subscriptions as an indicator that I am actively building an audience here who is interested in these kind of topics, and it also lets me know that you find value in this kind of content. Now, starting with the setup, it's very easy to assemble from the box. It includes all the accessories that you would expect, plus there's this nice reusable bag for additional cables. The box has a perforated section that you can pop out to easily slide the stand into place via a 2-pin connector, which snaps right into place. It's super easy. That means that you will not have to move the monitor from its safe space to get it set up. I really like that attention to detail. You will notice that the back mount is also VESA mount compatible, and the 800R curvature means that the curve is going to be a little bit stronger than higher numbers like my older monitors are 1800R, which is a pretty big difference. So I will get more immersion, less distortion at the edges. Now, I did want to delve into the display tech a little bit to explain the upgrades with OLED technology, since LED displays traditionally had higher refresh rates, though this one hits at 0.03 milliseconds. The ROG Swift OLED features 3rd generation OLED technology. That's going to give you great contrast, really good color accuracy. It's also got 100% DCI-P3 color gamut coverage, and that's great for photography editing or videography editing, any of my content creation. That's really important. And ASUS has this thing called Clear Pixel Edge algorithm. So that means that images are sharper, they're more defined, especially around the edges. So colors are also very vivid, very lifelike. In my experience, gaming was really beautiful. Editing videos was excellent. It's very immersive the entire time. Plus, it has this matte screen, so it minimizes glare, which I found, and you can also see this in my video, I found that to be very useful since I have a ton of lighting in this studio. This screen matches my older monitors at 3440 by 1440, a resolution that my current setup can easily manage. The refresh rate is impressive, and it makes me want to build a new PC because my current one is from late 2019, so I think I'm overdue for a new build. I'm still running Windows 10, y'all, so I think I need to upgrade. This thing has 240 Hz refresh rates, though my current PC and laptop can both hit about 120. I'm definitely not pushing this monitor with my current tech, but that refresh rate will be excellent for newer generation games. Now, in my case, I had to go into the settings and change my rig to 120 from the default settings. On top of that, the response time of 0.03 milliseconds is really great. It was plenty responsive for Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay. It looks excellent at that widescreen resolution, and I was able to see everything around me, so it was really easy to get into the game. In terms of connectivity, it does offer plenty of upgraded ports. That includes one DisplayPort 1.4, there's 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, There's a USB-C with that 90-watt power delivery, plus the inclusion of multiple USB ports to give you plenty of convenient access to your accessories, whether that's a keyboard, a mouse, or external storage drive, whatever you got, you can connect it. So those USB ports, that includes two 3.2 Gen USB ports, and then there's one USB 2.0 port up top. There's also a headphone jack, and there's a digital optical cable port for your speaker hardware. Now this monitor also comes equipped with the VESA Adaptive Sync technology for syncing between the monitor and compatible graphics cards. I'm an NVIDIA girly, but this will work for either NVIDIA G-Sync or AMD's FreeSync. I had no issues with tearing or stuttering, especially when I was in my games. The beauty of this game continues to bring me so much joy, so I love playing Horizon Zero Dawn for my testing. Now, ASUS also has this proprietary GameFast input technology, which gives you responsive controls with minimal input lag too. By the way, I wanted to say a huge shout out to my s'mores on Patreon and YouTube memberships. I do a lot of videos that are not sponsored, just like this one, and YouTube's built-in ad revenue is pretty trash, so I am able to fund the production of these videos through your support. Plus, you get perks like early video access, you get shout outs, a private live stream every single month. Join below on YouTube, or you can hit up patreon.com/ShannonMorse for more information. Now, while this display does not pivot into a portrait mode, it can be adjusted for height, for tilt, and for swivel. The universal thread mount is located on the stand, not the display. So when you raise your monitor, make sure that you aren't going to hit the bottom of whatever you choose to mount there. Or another suggestion, you could grab a thread mount adapter with a cold shoe on top of it so that you can add a little bit more height or adjustment to this thread. Like I have this thing called a Ulanzi adapter. I just got this thing off Amazon. I add a compatible screw to the bottom of it and I can mount it on top of that thread mount, and that acts like an additional 2 or 3 inches of space for my camera. The lens on this camera does pop out when I power it on, so I would have to be careful not to hit the monitor if I raise the display. Now, I did mention that it has some other cool features, not just for gaming. This is the ASUS Display Center for custom display settings and preferences. The main menu of controls is located at the bottom center. The menu navigation has plenty of customizations and gaming capabilities, like you can enable an FPS counter, which is super useful. There's a crosshair that you can add, and you can adjust the color settings for the crosshair. You can change the image as well as the color, so I have a lot of different image options in there. There's even a night mode, which is really cool looking. The input select is below that, although I just have mine automated to automatically choose the input for me, as well as a picture-in-picture mode. Continuing down to your lighting effects, and this is going to affect all the colors of your monitor, and there's a shortcut menu for your favorite settings you can set in there, as well as your system settings. Now, ASUS made this thing very colorful. There's tons of RGB lighting that can be customized. The logo image that reflects onto your desk or your surface, it can be switched out using these little discs that come in the box. Now, I did want to talk about the KVM functionality. The ROG Smart KVM function is so cool, especially since I often do switch between my laptop and my desktop. The setup was kind of a lot, and once it's ready to go, it was not 100% seamless for my use case, but it did come close. And I'm going to talk you through that process. So you will need to connect your laptop via the USB-C port and your main PC via the USB-A to USB-B port, as well as via HDMI or DisplayPort. So you have 2 cables going to your main PC and 1 going to your laptop. I have my keyboard and my mouse powered by my main PC. After you get all your cables set up, you have to go into your monitors menu. So in the monitor menu, you have to disable variable refresh rate. Also in this menu, you need to go to the PIP PBP setup and turn on PIP PBP mode. This is also where you can choose the ratio of the display that will be delegated to each machine. ASUS does note that some features will not work when you turn on this mode, like VRR and ELMB sync are just to name a couple. This PIP PBP source menu is where you will define which input is your laptop and your desktop, and then you go to the system setup, USB setup, and then turn on Smart KVM. That Smart KVM app did not auto install on my PC, so I just manually installed it when it popped up. It does take a while to install, it takes a few minutes, but Once it's installed, you can tell Smart KVM where your laptop is, on the left or on the right, or you can choose top or bottom as well if you have your setup like that too. Then you should be able to switch between your two machines. Okay, this is why I say that it's not 100% seamless. In my case, there's this little red X on the KVM icon, but it does not tell me why. It doesn't give me an error or anything, so I don't know how to fix it. And I have to use a hotkey to switch between my two machines from one mouse and keyboard. So I have to hit Alt-S, I have to hold down Alt and hit S, and then my mouse and keyboard switch to the other computer, which is perfect for my use case. I also wanted to mention that drag and drop does not work on my setup, neither does copying and pasting a file from one computer to the other. Now this is why I say it's perfect for my setup. This is fine because I run all of my data through a NAS. So I already have access to all of my files on both of these machines since they're all on the same network. But if you store data locally on a machine, then this is a complication that I ran into. So hopefully that's an easy fix, but honestly, I don't have time to do tech support on products right now, and it does what I need to do, so I am happy. So other than that little hiccup, and the fact that the thread mount is kind of stuck in place, so you have to kind of hack it to make it work right, especially if you want to move your monitor to an adjusted height. This display is a powerhouse. It's really beautiful and stunning. You get those stunning visuals, you get exceptional performance. It does those really high refresh rates, which are gonna look awesome when I rebuild my computer. It's got innovative features in one very shiny, pretty new display. Obviously, the price is steep, and the KVM did not work perfectly for me, but if you are looking for something high-end with tons of features and an upgrade that hopefully you will keep around for many years, then this is a great choice. Since I am both a content creator and a gamer, I found excellent use cases for this display, and I can take advantage of all of its features in one way or another. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all. This thing is huge. It's so hard to show it in camera. Hold that. Hey, everybody. This is so awkward. That's good, right? You can see half of it. I swear, if a watcher kills me while I'm trying to find a place for this, I'll be slightly upset.